Horses evolved in North America about 4 million years ago, starting out as cat-sized animals before eventually growing into the creatures we recognize today. They crossed the Bering Strait into Eurasia and then promptly went extinct in the Americas around 10,000 years ago. The quick answer everyone jumps to is that they were hunted to extinction, and sure, hunting probably had some effect because that's when humans really started becoming popular in North America. But the numbers don't add up. There were fewer than 100,000 humans in North America at the time and several million horses. To say that a couple 100,000 people killed off a million horses, the timeline just doesn't work out that way. The fossil record doesn't tell us what killed them off either. There's no evidence whatsoever of human predation killing off the horses. The only thing the fossil record tells us is there used to be horses and now there's not. The horses had to have already been in decline when the people started hunting them, and North America's geography explains why. The growing belts here are long north and south, but narrow east and west, because you've got the Rockies on one side and the Appalachians on the other. On the steppes of Asia, these growing belts are very wide. When something goes wrong in one part of the steppes, animals can just move east or west to another portion where there are more resources. You can't really do that in America. There's just nowhere for an animal to go. When the glaciation started to recede, there was nowhere for the animals to go. They could only go north or south. They couldn't go east or west, and there wasn't enough land to support them. It's the same reason the mammoths and mastodons went extinct, the same reason the North American lion went extinct, all at the same time as the ice was retreating. The Spanish brought horses back to the Americas in the 1400s after they'd been domesticated in Central Asia 6,000 years ago. So horses got a second chance in North America, and today there are 6.7 million of them in the U.S. About 750,000 are in Texas, another 400 to 500,000 or so are in California. They provide 2.2 million jobs in a $177 billion industry using 80 million acres of territory. Modern horses have some remarkable adaptations. They can sleep standing up because they've got a locking mechanism for their tendons and a stay apparatus so they can avoid predation while sleeping. But even though they sleep standing up, they still have to lay down for 30 minutes a day because they can't reach the REM state without it. They can't get into that deep dreaming state that all mammals require without laying down. Their teeth grow their whole lives like rodents, and they chew about 40,000 times per day to keep them worn down. They also have a bite force of 500 psi, but they don't ever actually bite it at 500 psi. When they're biting people or biting each other, because they're social animals raised by a mother and a herd, and just like humans, when they bite too hard, they get scolded by the other horses. They could easily bite your arm off, but they don't do it.